Hello and good night, Facebook, YouTube, and fellow friends of Anaheim, Santa Ana, and all the cities watching. My report is of an article that I came across today by a journalist named Stephen Greenhut. Stephen is the Vice President of Journalism at Franklin Center for Government and Public Integrity. His title was Anaheim Riot, Spotlight Need for Broad Police Reform, posted on Friday, July 27th at 11 a.m., to which he says he watched TV news reports of normally placid Anaheim, California engulfed in riots that exploded after the city's police officers shot to death 2 young men over the weekend. It was shocking. The photos of the riot-clad police tussling with fringe beanbag rifles at protesters brought back bad memories of growing up in Philly area in 1960s to 1970s. These days, Philadelphia is now a surprisingly calm place, but back then, when tough guy mayor and previously police commissioner Frank Rizzo ruled the Ross, there were frequent confrontations. The worst incident actually came after Rizzo left office, when city cops in 1985 dropped a bomb on a row house occupied by black liberation groups, killing 11 people. 5 of these people included children. Those were dark times, but it seems as Philly has learned some lessons that have evaded California's police force. While Anaheim's mayor Tom Tate is thankfully no Frank Rizzo, he tried his hand at the tough guy rhetoric at his past conference, stating vandalism, arson, and other forms of violent protests will simply not be tolerated in our cities. We don't expect last night's situation to be repeated, but if it should, the police response will be the same. Swift and appropriate, of course. We are all against violence, vandalism, and arson. Indeed, the mother of Manuel Diaz prolongedly called for calm. But it is ridiculous for the police to think that what they did was anything but appropriate. Tate, who was at least called the FBI for an investigation of police shooting, triggered the incident, has failed to live up to his promises that he made when he took over as city mayor. Tate promised to foster a culture of kindness in the city. It's no secret that Anaheim police culture echoes that of old Los Angeles Police Department, cultures of values of aggressiveness over community policing, and the city's administration has shown no willingness to control it. With this being said, these issues are smart, but I think they also need to shine light on the racist battle that is becoming. We have citizens battling over comments, fighting among Latinos and the white community. We need to resolve this issue and change the procedures that the police are taking, because it's only causing violence and hatred among our communities. Anaheim Police Department has and is using excessive force on citizens of our communities. I don't see the need of shooting these supposed criminals. Anaheim PD has many resources it can use to bring in criminals without killing or shooting them. You have tasers, spike strips, rubber bullets that you can administer in the right use, not like you did this last Sunday in Tuesday's protest. If we don't put a stop to this, what's next? A beating like Rodney King's in Los Angeles, which sparked a great controversy? No, it's time for change, residents cry. It's time for racism to stop towards the Latino community. It is time for police brutality and corruption to stop. Thank you very much. If you guys have any comments or anything that you would like to add, please repost this video. I'm going to put this on Facebook and on YouTube, and let's fight the fight. Let's remember to be smart when we're protesting. It's already getting handled. Please let's not make it worse. And Anaheim PD, really, you guys shot someone else, Friday morning? You guys really need to stop being so trigger happy. Thank you. Out.